right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another late night of Bob playing Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary difficulty, where I am working late again. Still working on this server, but I passed the hard part, so that's good. So tonight we're going to be doing episode 8 of the Imperial Japan campaign, where we are going to be refitting all those captured ships we grabbed. And I don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight. I've got a lot of stuff I have to kind of babysit and monitor. And what is this at? 3%. That's going to take a while. Yeah, it's going to take a while. So let's see what we got. So first off, we got our induced boilers, which is really, really nice. And we got our range. We got our 5-inch guns, which is really nice. Secondary double turrets for capital ships. Oh, that's going to be big. We're going to focus on you. We got the mines, the better mines. So what we're going to focus on first is we got 5 months to get all this. And if we scooch this up a little bit, it goes down to 4 months. So we got 4 months. That's not bad. So we got these cruisers, and we got the light cruiser. We're going to focus on the light cruisers first, I think. So, what is it, Tiny Dog? Hi. Because we're not going to get anything else in the next 4 months that are going to matter, will we? Not really. With control stations in 4 months, capital ship towers 1. I don't know if that's going to make a big difference. We could hang out for 4 months and just blast through this. What do we got for hull strengthening? If we were to do that, we could, if we waited 4 months, we'll get really good stuff. And maybe that's what we ought to do. Now, realistically, the enemy ships that we're refitting aren't going to really, they're not going to be that important. But maybe we wait the 4 months, and our shipbuilding capacity is pretty much freed up. Let's go see what we got going on here. We got this Coast Guard ship commissioning, we're repairing, so we're going to have all that stuff done in like a month. That guy's getting built in 2 months, not a big deal. What we could do is we could build a buttload of cruisers while we are waiting for everything. And then suspend them while we do the refits. I mean, we could do something like that. I don't know if I want to go into a lot of debt to overspam it. I think we're going to... My gut feeling is that we wait the 4 months. Well, these other ships are going to take some time to... Like, if we go and refit these light cruisers, let's go view you. Oh, you're awful. You're not awful, but go do that. Go induced boilers. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. My dad was calling, so I had to take care of that. Hey, Mitchell, how are you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
I am trying to see about refitting some of these captured ships that I yoinked. Trying to decide if I want to wait the 4 months to get the better stuff, or um, what I'm thinking of doing is taking captured enemy ships and using them to blockade various ports, or not ports, but blockade various passages, um, to create, like, bottlenecks. That way, I can force the enemies to um, go through kind of specific regions that I already have pre-mined and stuff like that. That's kind of my plan. And then use the captured enemy ships to sort of blockade stuff off. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Got this 5.9 here, which is going to be make you go 22. Take that off. What is it, tiny dog? What is it? You're making tiny dog noises. What are you doing? That's as far back as that can go. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm thinking about. For the ship. Unless I can put it. No, I can't put that there. I can stack this thing up pretty good. I don't know if putting the 5-inch guns on here is going to actually be a good idea. I may not have the tonnage for that.
So depending on what current mark you have for 5-inch guns, Mark II 5-inch guns tend to be very slow when it comes to be rate of fire.
Yeah, I might just go with regular 4-inch guns. I mean, these torpedo cruisers here. And that's the 3-mast cruiser that I captured.
Well, you could go with, like, say, 4 point whatever to get a little bit of extra punch, but you'll get the fire rate for, something resembling a 4-inch gun there.
Yeah. I mean, I could build this out just like, like my normal. I could build these out with just 4-inch guns instead, and just have it just be all. Let's see here. I can make these bigger also. Yeah, maybe instead of the 5-inch, I mean, because the difference on these, the 4-inch guns are going to have 5,000 meters at 2.7 inch penetration, 2.1 accuracy. These have 4.9 penetration, 2.5 accuracy. Rate of fire is about 3 per minute versus 6 per minute I think what I do is I think I'm just gonna go with just a shitload of 4-inch guns.
Bunch of 4 inchers, and wouldn't hurt to have some Saint 2.9 to back them up.
Oh yeah, yeah, without a doubt. Um, I've been doing a combination of 2.9 and 3.9s. Um, oh, this is I'm using up a lot of the. I can make it narrower so I have more tonnage. Yeah, because I can go a lot faster this way. And instead of putting you there, I want to set you back just a. Oh, come on, would you? There we go, right there. Then I could even put one right there in the rear. All right, so there we go. So that's oh, we need to change that around. I could put that there, and then aft deck. I'm not sure. Oh, can I squeeze? Now it's overweight. Aft weight offset. There's the forward weight offset. Oh, I don't have any armor on my 4-inch guns. I need to do something like that. They don't really have. Let's see, is there any other weight savings I can do? Triple expansion steam. We got the induced boilers. I could take that funnel and go back to a standard funnel. Within that, so that's too much weight. There we go. That balance. Perfect. Well, now it's got only 93% engine efficiency. Well, that's not. That's angled funnel. That's 8. It's. That balances it perfectly. And then I just need to get rid of a little bit of deck armor. Get some conning tower. There we go. So that's not bad right there. It's a 3-month refit. And that's not bad. It's got 6 4-inch guns. It's got 4 2.9 casemates and 18 2.9 turreted guns. This thing will be a spicy little meatball. And no mines though, but that's okay. Oh, only standard shell size. I didn't do the larger shells. That's probably fine. If I were to go heavy shells, it adds a lot of tonnage. We'll just go standard and just leave it alone. This will be fine. Okay, so let's go refit all of these. Okay, I'll take 3 months. And then we have these Africa ships. Why is this guy not... Why is one of them still in Gadiato? What's with... Oh, because some of these guys are getting repaired. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, so then this Africa ship. Oh, this is that's a little light cruiser one. No, it's a torpedo cruiser, I think. I don't know, it's small, whatever it is. And you're gonna go 22 knots, maximum bulkheads. And we'll just go get all of this built up. And we don't need your torpedoes, because that is not your job. And what is that? That's a front tower 1. Probably want to go with a front tower 2. What is it, tiny dog? You seem very upset. So first off, our secondary guns are very important. So let's go and get Saint 2.9 on the job. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to position these ships to just sort of blockade certain important transit points. And oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm not going to have enough. I could do like a big funnel. I'm not going to have enough room to... The ship's just too short. If I want this guy to have good engine efficiency. Because at a minimum, I need at least 2 standard enhanced funnels. So this actually does have to go up there. And yeah, there's only really enough room for one gun up front. I could do that and try and put some 2.9s along the side, but there's not enough room for that. Oh, and I can't even put 2.9s there. Alright, so that's not actually very good. If I went front tower 1, this is just as bad. Now if I made the beam wider, then I could probably... No, it's still gonna be... I could do that. So I could do something like that. And then I could put... I could put guns there. That gives me some pretty good... There we go. That gives me some pretty good field of fire. Can I scooch this back a little bit? Yeah, so there we go. So we got our secondaries there. I can actually put that further back, and that'd be fine. Put another 4-inch gun up here. Oh, we need to fix the belt armor. Alright, so this is pretty okay. Then we can put more secondary guns. We cannot put more secondary guns along the side, so I'd have to make it wider. Which is sort of annoying. I can move that forward. And that's just not gonna... That's not gonna work. I really want more side guns on this thing, and my funnels just won't allow it unless I can make this Unless I make it wider. What if I just make it... I can't make it that wide. Alright, so there's just no putting the secondary guns on. It won't matter. Is basically what it comes down to. I can't... No, so that won't really do anything. Another option is I go with another barbette and I put you up there. And then I can just have a whole bunch of secondary guns in the back, which is not quite what I intended. I really wanted some in the middle, but I don't know if I can do anything in the middle. I think that I might just be stuck. But this is still pretty good. It's a little bit dumb. Oh. This is gonna be super wobbly, unfortunately. It is just not gonna be a great gun platform.
What you're talking about, I get the feeling you're not going to waste too many tears if some of these captured Spanish ships end up getting exterminated in the course of their duties there.
Well, I don't plan on sacrificing them, but I won't have them do anything particularly important. I'm just going to have them blockade areas. Now, what I probably should have done, instead of the main deck, I should have just made the superstructure chunkier, but I need it to be stable enough that it doesn't completely suck, so... this is good enough. I mean, it's got 14, 18 2.9s, and 4 4-inch guns. This would be good enough. It's just some, like, crappy captured Spanish ship anyway. Okay, let's go refit all of you guys. Alright, so that's going to take 3 turns. Now I've got these Santiago, El Mayor, and San Francisco ships, which are cruisers. That's a bathtub cruiser, and that's a bathtub cruiser.
Yeah, I was about to say, cruisers in the broadest sense of the term.
I would like to put I would like to put dual secondary guns on them, but how much tonnage do I have? 14. It might be worth me fixing one of these up and then refitting them in mass. I would like to get secondary guns on them. I could wait the 3 months till I get the better gear. What is it, Tiny Dog? I think what I'm going to do is this. What are you doing, Wiggly Butt? What are you doing, Wiggly Butt? Yes, you are very squirmy, and you're under my desk, and I don't want you there. I do not. Nope, I do not. Nope. No, you. No, you. You were being so well behaved. Alright, so what we're going to do here is make you 22 knots. I don't know if I even can. You maximum bulkheads, you do. Maximum high explosives. I know you have torpedoes under there. There we go. Get the rangefinder. You know, I might not be able to get you going 22 knots. That is a minimum size bathtub cruiser. No, that is what I got. All right, so I think you're packing 20 knots. Even with induced boilers, you're fucked. All right, so we're gonna make you as tanky as we can. Now, I'm not actually going to be able to do a... Let's see here. If I put you there... secondary tower... What's the difference between damage, a little bit of damage control? And then so these are I don't know if I can do... do 9.9s. These things would be so wobbly. Oh, I can't put a 5-inch gun there, can I? I can't put a 4-inch. Nope, all I can put in is a 2-inch gun. Well, that's fine. Let's go 2.9 this. And boop, boop, boop. I will have to figure out how to... Actually, realistically, I think instead of having you up there, I think we're going to just go with another 2.9. There we go. So you got some 2.9s in there. And we got some 3-inch guns, which we're having some trouble fitting. How are we going to fit all this on? I really don't want it going any slower. This is kind of my minimum. I think what we're going to do is these 9.9s are going to become 9-inch guns. And that will just have to be good enough. I'd like to rig a second. There we go. So there's the bathtub cruiser. I would really, really, really like to have... I can't... There's nothing I can do about that. I don't think I can... Can't fit that anywhere. Alright, so this is the best I can do. I can also put 3-inch guns in the back. I won't worry about them in the front. So if it makes it too heavy,
Yeah, it was too heavy by only like 1 ton there.
there we go. So we got this going. Hey now, why did you take away the... No, you didn't. Okay, we're good. Increase shells, heavy gun cotton, white powder, standard nose fuse. Alright, this is standard bulkheads. We got the maximum bulkheads. The beam's as wide as it can be, so it's kind of fat, but this is just as good as we're gonna... All right, so this is what we got. And realistically, double secondary turrets for this guy wouldn't make a difference because all it would do is I could put a double 2.9 on each of these, and it doesn't really matter. So this thing's so fucking wobbly. But it goes 20 knots, and it's got a really, really short range. But this is just going to be for like local patrol stuff anyway. Um,
It's going to be the squadron commander's flagship that sits in port most of the time.
yeah, exactly. Um, so I'll refit. Are there only 3 of those? I guess there's 4 of them, but you know, I'll just do these. And then on the San Francisco, this is going to be basically the same problem. Oh my god, this thing's awful. It's so awful! Oh no. Alright.
And you thought the last ship was bad.
Alright, let's go and refit this thing. Alright, induced and better and better and better. Yeah, short range, maximum bulkheads will make you fat. And max HE, gun cotton, white powder, more ammo, bigger ammo. And get rid of all that crap. And better targeting sights. Get rid of this shit. Go 9-inch guns. Put you there. And you there. Get my 2.9s going. Because I'm an awful person. And we hate torpedo boats. Alright. Let's go. Turn you around. There we go. So we got all this. Oops. Alright, there, he has the rotation. Alright, so there we go. Lots of stuff. Make the main belt bigger. Make the aft belt bigger. deck. Oh, goodness. We need armor for you. Armor for you. More casemate armor. This actually isn't so bad. I could actually scooch you in a little bit more. If I were to take you off and go with... Yeah, I can't... Alright, so that makes that perfect. Then I guess let's just up the main deck armor to stabilize the ship a little bit. This guy's actually going to be kind of stable, more or less. He's still fucked, but alright. Just go max that out. We got tonnage to spare. It's gonna take 6 months to refit. Holy crap, Sor.
Well, you're basically replacing everything on it. That's one thing I noticed what really eats up time in refits. If you go do wholesale replacing of weapons, that especially the main guns, that really ups the time.
It does. It does. Oh, look at that. That balances it out nicely. And we can add more armor.
Instead of being just a bullet sponge, it's now a bullet sponge that can shoot back.
Yeah, actually I should probably increase the I don't think I really need the gun armor any bigger. We'll just... There we go. Bullet sponge it is. That's not bad, actually. I mean, it's 20 knots.
I'm surprised he is able to... Well, you could have put that extra weight into maybe a little bit more range, but...
It's going to be a patrol ship. It's just going to be...
yeah.
Here, I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So if you look at the... let me go refit one of these real quick and then start working on the rest.
I said, yep, I'm surprised, Then again, like you said, that thing, within the limitations of the hull, you got that thing armored and armed to the teeth right there.
So if you look at this kind of ring of green, like all the little gaps in the islands, I'm parking ships here to sort of blockade those areas, and then I'm going to leave a gap open right here through Timor, and I'm going to mine the fuck out of it. And so whenever they want to invade my Greater East Asian co-prosperity sphere, they're going to have to come through the passage of Timor, or eventually I'll take Singapore also. They have to go through here, and they'll have to go through massive minefields.
Surface ships can only lay mines
if they're in ports.
For your home ports.
Right. Yeah, so I can have a home port here in Timor, and it'll...
They lay a minefield at your home port. Defensive minefield.
Right. But I'm saying if I have the ship stationed here in Timor, I'll have all my mine ships hanging out here in Timor.
Yeah.
and they'll mine this area. Then I'll have the captured ships just blockading these little gaps, so they have to
Okay.
pass through, or they'll pass through Singapore, and I'll mine that up. And so I'm gonna use these captured ships to kind of funnel people through the bad spots that I want them to go through.
I thought you were saying where you had you're under the impression of wherever you had those ships it was
Oh,
going to
no, no,
be
no! Those ships are just going to
like
be there to block
yeah,
transit. There we
yeah,
go. Then this is a
okay.
refit time 1 month.
Yeah, it sounded
Um,
like you're talking about you were going to mine the entire archipelago there. I'm like,
no,
no,
I wish
yeah,
that'd be so awesome.
yeah.
Um,
You have to basically get mine laying subs to be able to do that.
I need to.
I'm still thinking that as far as like the mine warfare and which ships were able to lay minefields where that was part of the game that the devs never got around to really finishing there.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah, but the system they've got in place where surface ships can only lay defensive minefields around their home port, and you have to use mine laying subs to go lay them off of enemy ports, whatever. Yeah, I think that was just basically a placeholder
Until they figured out what they
they,
wanted to do.
yeah,
Let's see, what's it at? It's at 15% now. Oh, that's going faster than I thought. All right, so we'll get these 60. We'll do 15,000 tons here. Let's see how we 82. I don't have enough to do one more, but yeah. So we'll start. We'll just start putting these guys in. Alright, there we go. So, we're losing a little bit of money, but that's okay. So we'll get the captured ships redone before my turret mechanisms and hull strengthening is ready. And that will be good enough. Oh, do I have any more ships I have to figure out, or is it... I did all of these, didn't I? Yeah, I got the Gaditanos, the Africas, Santiagos, and the San Franciscos. Alright, so I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and I will be right back. So give me a moment. Time for another cup of tea also. Here we go. We do not want an alliance with the Soviet Union. And we are going to fight to the end with Japan. Alright, we can refit more ships.
What does China have left if they still have a port somewhere?
I'll show you. Over here in Africa, they have the Sudan, and I'm not touching it, so I can hopefully invade all of this other good stuff.
Okay.
So that is my hope and dream for the greater East Asian co-prosperity sphere. And I kind of need to pick a fight with Spain again. Once they capture all these Netherlands things, I can go and grab up all this Dutch property. Let's see what we've got here. We've got all of these. Is anything mothballed? You guys are mothballed, so let's take care of you guys. Well, we can get another one of you. Is there any more that we can... We can get you. So hopefully... Alright, so all the originals of the captured ships are now done. Now we have these guys, which we could also fix up. From when we captured German ships. And I guess we're going to... We're going to work on some of... We're going to refit these. Because you guys are about to get a lot more awesome. We're going to put you with induced boilers. Well, that's not... That's not fantastic, is it? I need to drop a little bit of weight. Or I could just wait till the stuff comes around and... I'm just going to wait till the stuff comes around and we won't rush it. Alright, because we got 3 more turns of the turrets, 2 more turns on the hull strengthening. And we can't invade anything. Our transports are getting put back together. War continues with China. It'd be nice if... Who's down here that is causing me? Who's in Southeast Asia? Oh, there's a Chinese ship down here. Look at you. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go get you. I think that's what we're gonna do. And let's double check our refits. We're good there. 41 guys. So let's go. Let's make sure they've got a place to go. Nothing mothballed. You guys are mothballed. Hello there. Alright. And I'm going to go grab my tea, so give me just a moment. Hey, Slav. Yes, Godzilla's quite the ladies' man, actually. Godzilla is for sure the ladies' man. So, give me just one second. Here's something interesting for you, Mitchell. You there? Oh, maybe he's not. I'll wait till he gets back. Let's go and boop these guys. Actually, we'll just auto... Nope, it didn't work as well as I hoped. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Northern China, baby! There we go. Go get 'em. Go get 'em. You back, Mitchell?
Oh, yeah.
So here's something interesting for you. We got the whole strength thing. Cool. So, now that the Japanese and Americans can easily communicate on X thanks to the auto-translate, the Japanese are starting to realize that Crunchyroll has been deliberately mistranslating the animes to change the meanings and change, and pursue, more woke agendas. And so now the the Japanese politicians are pissed that their cultural work is being westernized. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Well, they're just the latest victims.
Yeah. And so, and they're realizing that, that Netflix does weird things too, and all that. Let's see, armor. What should I focus on? Armor quality or engines? I'm not going particularly fast. The armor quality's all right. No, I better focus on engines because I'm going to need it as much as I want armor. All right, so
Where you at on engines right now?
just the triple expansion steam turbine, or triple expansion steam engines. I'm very basic. All right, so
yeah, I'd say the engines would be the
yeah,
better
probably.
priority there.
All right, so let's get this light cruiser. We'll go ahead and up you a little bit now that. All right, let's go to induced boilers, and now we can. There we go. So that makes a big honkin' difference. I'd be tempted to give these guys mines, but that one's too heavy. Oh. That is just a little bit too much. Shit. That. Alright, so that, I lost a little bit of weight on there. That's alright. This will be good. Oh, that's right. Hydraulic steering. Yeah, so this will be perfectly good. I mean, I'd like to have the light cruisers all have mines, but I'll deal with. I'll just have my cruisers have the mines, because I don't want to have to keep upgrading these guys. Actually, having the captured light cruisers have mines is probably actually a good idea, because I can just leave them in port and not fuck with them. That might actually be the smart. That might be the smart move. That adds a lot of weight to it. I'm gonna leave these alone right now, and we'll fuck with it later. I'll wait till I have like an armor upgrade or an engine upgrade so I can save some weight. Oh, I should have made it a little bit faster. That's okay. What do we have? 119 crew. Look at all these mothballed guys.
Well, that's what I get for talking with my mute button in.
Yeah, none of us can hear you then.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is when you look at the different mine laying options there, click on that icon, look, if I remember right, there's a number there that will tell you exactly how many tons each different level of mine laying will add to the weight of your ship.
Yeah, and the problem I've been having is the mine laying one doesn't seem to work.
Well, it's a few mines that, you know, it takes forever if you just got like just one ship in a port.
Yeah.
It takes several turns before it really starts generating enough of a minefield that you can even see on the map there. I remember the first time I tried it way back when, and I'm like going like 3 or 4 turns, and I'm like, is this even working? You know?
Yeah.
And then it was like after a few turns, it's like, oh, okay, I can see it on the map now, and it's actually saying I have a minefield around the port.
But if I hold a mouse button over the port, it doesn't even say, you know, mine radius. Because usually you could put something over the port, and you could at least see what the minefield radius is.
Yeah.
So something's not quite.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. We'll just. Let's see, these 2 torpedo boats are going to try and come through there. See if we can catch them. Alright. Boop. Alright, so now I have my upgraded stuff. I should at least, yeah. So we got all that working. So now we can start refitting these. I mean, I guess I could refit all of these and make them a little bit lighter and add a little bit more stuff to it, but I don't know if it makes enough of a difference. So the big thing that I need to do is on my light cruisers, because I don't have any new technology coming up anytime soon. Oh, I could have taken care of... I had all of these guys to take care of as well. Alright, okay, so we're just going to start with the refitting the captured ships first. So these guys here... We go induced boilers, hydraulic steering, I could probably take off these torpedoes because I don't really care about 1 kilometer torpedoes. Although everything was working previously and now it's not. Oh, these do have mine layers on. Okay, so I can do... Alright, so that's 2-month refit, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Up the main belt. There we go. Perfect. It's got the mine laying 2, it's increased heavy, all that stuff. 4.1s, it's good enough. It's good enough. Good enough. Yeah, fuck it, it's good enough. Alright, so. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could put another gun here. And add more stuff. I'm just going to leave it alone. It's good enough. Alright, so. And this is the Weizenben. Alright, so you guys go get you refitted. Then this Lutzo is a heavy cruiser. This thing's kind of chunky, actually. Yeah, this is that captured ironclad. Alright, so go hydraulic. So these 3.9s here, if I were to take he can no longer shoot over those. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to leave those how they are. So the 2.9s are going to stay how they are. These 3.9s, I could turn these into double turrets. Oh, that's interesting. They can't fit there. What about the 2.9 turrets? They can't fit there either. That's interesting. So those have to be single turrets. These guys... So I could do double turret 2.9s up front, or same firing arc. So we'll do the double 2.9s up front, and then these 4.9s here, I could lighten the weight by going with double 3.9s, or I could do some 5-inch guns, but I don't know if that's a 10.7, so these have a longer range. So I'm inclined just to kind of leave it like that. It's actually engine efficient now, which is nice. funnel with small boats. Front tower 1. I do a front tower 3. If I take the front tower 1 off and go with the front tower 3, that makes it significantly better, except now it's a 3-month refit. Which it looks like it's going to be a 3-month refit regardless. So I might as well make the better spotting. Rear tower 2 is 10 damage control. It's not worth the extra weight. But the spotting is worth it. And that perfectly balances it. And that looks really good. And I might as well increase... Can I get it going faster since we're... Nope. $18.5 knots. That's so slow. What does 19 knots do? I have to lose 80... $18.5 knots is rough because it can get caught. Then again, it's designed to run. Then again, it's a French design. It's designed to run away from the enemy and shoot all of its firepowers in the rear. So it's probably okay like this. I could make the beam bigger. That's probably not worth it. I think we're just going to leave it how it is. And that's 6.83. If I did make it bigger, $18.6, $18.7. Oh, that's perfect right there. And I'll drop that down 1. We'll save this. We'll refit 1, and then we'll start refitting the... This, I don't know, it's just some captured German ship. It's really German. I'm making fun of it being French because it's designed to run away. And now that we're refitting 1, we can go... It's the Lutzo.
Yeah, I'm going to have to call it a night because I'm sitting here about to fall asleep.
No problem. I'll be up for a little while. I'm just waiting for the server to finish resynchronizing the mirrored drives. There we go. This is all better.
Okay, we'll talk to you later there.
Take care, Mitchell. Good night. We're going to go refit all of these, but I'm going to have to suspend a couple of them. There we go. Induced boilers. Alright, Gat, so you're done. Alright, so got 180 crew to fill. Alright, there's nobody we can invade. So we're just gonna keep on trucking along. Got our transports fixed up, so we're gonna go drop you down to +1. There we go. Oh, so the British are going after it. We're slowly getting this, so that's it's Yellow Sea, and what do I have in the Yellow Sea? I don't have a lot of stuff. I ought to go put more. I ought to go and move a bunch of ships into the Yellow Sea. I'll go put all you guys up here. Alright. Let's go and unsuspend these guys. Okay, so these Lutsos. And these Weisburdens, these guys are basically done. I've got these guys, these flumes, or whatever they are. So I guess we're going to have to upgrade you guys. Alright, so go induced boilers, hydraulic. Go max high explosives. Alright, so we got all that going. That's a 4.9. I don't have a lot of... That's a front tower too. If I were to take you off And put you on. It's sort of limited. About the same. There we go. Perfect. I don't think I can fit extra gun stuff on here. It's a 2-month refit. It's good enough. I could put the better tower. 207 versus 222. I think we just leave it well enough alone. These are Mark II guns. I think it's very good enough. And we try to... How fast is this guy going? 20 knots. 20 knots is fine. I can increase the draft, but I don't care enough. So we're just going to... We're just going to do that, and it's good enough. It's very good enough. Alright, so let's go get you refitted. And we're just going to be just getting all these stupid ships upgraded. And then we got to get the other flumes going. Go delete you. Alright. Induced boilers, hydraulic steering. Go max HP. If I were to take you off, there we go. Do that. And that's the front tower too. Let's go take shit. Take you off. There we go. You'll cut your range down. And then we'll go and front weight. Perfect. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Isn't that just a lovely ship? We'll go try and balance it a little bit better, make it nice and chunky. And with I've got all these little guns everywhere. Such a nice, happy little ship. It's a 3-month refit, but I don't care. It'll be good enough. And I don't have enough of these to have to worry about, so we're just gonna there we go. I think that's going to be just spiffy. Yeah. Okay. And get these guys going. How much crew do I have? 14 crew. Not that much. Nobody's mothballed. So just... Here you go. Have some crew. Alright, so we got those. These things here. You are 1899s. You have the induced boilers. I could add the mine laying to you, which I probably ought to. You're very small, though. If I were to... If I were to add mine laying... Well, I've already got this thing kind of stacked out, didn't I? I would have to drop 40 tons, and I don't know where I'm going to get 40 tons. I could try to get more beam, but that's only going to make it worse. It's not really... If I go light... I could do that. I could make it light shells. They're not going to hurt as much. 9.6 kilometers. 9.3. So we go light shells. You're going to be shooting torpedo boats anyway. So go light shells, have the mine laying, and say screw it. Yeah, that'll be fine. I can go... Or I go semi-armor piercing. No, just go standard. I think this will be fine. And then we just go and beef up... There we go. We'll just do that. That'll be perfect. We got the mine laying on it now, and it's good enough. Because I think I want all of my light cruisers to be mine layers at this point. How much over am I? I'm 3,000 tons over. So... Perfect. There we go. That is perfect. I still need to allocate 14 crew. Alright, there we go. And I should probably tone that down just a little bit so I don't lose too much money. Okay. We will keep refitting ships. We do not need an alliance. And we're going to run away from you. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to slowly refit these ships and get my guys in shape. Pile on all my light cruisers to the appropriate choke points. And hopefully it'll work. And that is at 27%, so that's coming along pretty well. Not great, but not bad. I should be able to have it ready by morning. Alright, there we go. So let's go and unsuspend get them going. Alright. That's all doing fine. Alright, let's double check. So on these fumes, let's see, it's a Lutzo, that's a heavy cruiser. He's still chugging along. On this, okay, so this light cruiser here, this Gittido, he's done. So on these Africas, he's got 5 of them. So we're going to go and Let's go put mines on the sky just to be on the safe side. Alright, so we've got the induced boilers already, the hydraulics, so we already got that kind of taken care of. Upgrade you to mine layer 2. We're 1 ton over, no big deal. And we can drop inner deck. Actually, what if we... do that? Standard ammo, standard shell size. I mean, I'd like it to have more, but... you know, this'll be okay for now. It's going 22 knots, which is the important thing. So this is good enough. Alright, so you saved. Let's go get this guy rebuilt. We've got plenty of tonnage. Here's the old Africa. We're going to get rid of you. Alright, so... so the Santiago... let's go refit that guy. We'll get rid of this other San Francisco. Boop. Alright, now this Artogot. You're induced. You have mines. I don't know. I don't think he does. We're just gonna double check. Because I think it's gonna be the doctrine for us to have mines on all these ships. I don't know if he's big enough for it though, to be honest. I don't... nah, he does not. Alright, so let's... if I were to put mines on here... that's 100 tons. What size guns are these? These are 4.9s. These hit hard. You know what we're going to do? We're going to drop these from 4.9s, just regular 4-inch guns. That'll give you all the room you need. Go back him up there. Oh, you don't have any casemates, do you? He does not have... does not really have enough room for that. Well, that really shifts him far forward, doesn't it? I'm not going to worry about those then. 21.7. 21.7 is fast enough. We could do that. We'll go 4.1. It's a little bit off. I'd like to have the casemates, but it's perfectly balanced, and I'll deal with it later. And this is good enough because I mostly need them for the mines. Yeah, there we go. It's good enough. 1 month refit. Screw it. Good. And then once I have these guys doing... Did I only have 2 of those? Like 2 of them total? Artogot. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so you're done. And these guys... Did I put mines on you? What do I have on you? That's right, because you're in kind of a weird configuration. So if I were to put mines on you, I would have to... Oh, I do have mines on you, so you're fine. You guys are fine. Yeah, so fuck it. We're just going to leave you alone. Yeah, he's got 50 mines. Alright, so he's fine. So these guys... This Litso, he's still... Litso number 4, he's still... Yeah, he's got 2 more months left, and then I have to catch him up. So he's fine. Alright, so that's all of those ships. So now we're ready, finally, for my reinforced bulkheads, which would be nice, but I can do those a little bit later. Alright, so now we're finally ready for my Coast Guard ships. Which these guys are going to be kind of crazy. Alright, so go mines number 2. Or did I not have a targeting computer on them? Hold on a minute. Hold on just a moment. 1896 number 3. Is that the newest Coast Guard I've got? I never upgraded these guys. Okay, yeah. Because I was waiting to get Alright, let's see what we got here. We get the better targeting, got the mines, got the induced boilers. Got the hydraulic steering, which makes you pretty badass. Alright, so... and I can make you... I can't make you bigger. Are they already 3750? What's my research looking like? 4,000-ton light cruiser in a few months. So we're gonna go 4 months till we get that done. We're gonna go for that. So we're gonna make the light cruiser better before we do this. And 5 months for the reinforced bulkheads. I mean, it's better that I just keep pumping through the small guns, because that'll come on its own. So we'll wait on that. On my assault ships, so we can do the assault ships next, because they're going to be quite a bit better. Yeah, we'll just start reworking the assault ships. Because we have this is going to be a big damn deal. Why does it say I don't know, I guess because a lot of stuff's changing. Go induced boilers, hydraulic. And we're going to take on you the 6.9. We're going to go for a dual 5.9. Hopefully. Nice. Why are you not... So the 6-inch gun could go all the way around, but the 5.9 cannot. Now if I took you off, now it can go all the way around. That's interesting. So that... Oh, I can put the 2.9 there and it's fine. Alright, so as long as he's happy, then that's good. That's all I care about. If I try to put... No, I'm just going to leave that alone. All right, so that makes that super nice. Um, I don't know why that's going to be a 2-month refit with everything. Because if I make it smaller, it doesn't really... change anything. Um, Actually, this is a front tower 6. Well, that's still the best one I've got. Um, there's not really any... There we go. So that kind of fixes that. And we'll just leave... We'll try this. It's got the induced boilers, and it's going faster. And, oh, we don't need... Let's do that. We'll put like 0.1 on each of these just to feel good about it. There, we'll just do that. Alright, this is good enough. This will be our assault ship. It's balanced, it's nice. It's a 2-month refit that I'm not happy about. Hopefully... I mean, in a worst case scenario, I give up on the 1-month refit assault ships and I just go... I max these guys out. And then let's see if we can... Let's see if this fixes it. Down to a 1-month refit now. Because it's in the tonnage area, it should only be a 1-month refit. Yeah, there we go. Now we're down to 1-month refit. What's the... I mean, 9835 is... where it... There we go. So right there. Now we're down to a 1-month refit. It's super happy. And I'm not going to fuck with it. Does everything we want it to do. 22 knots. Great engine efficiency. It's got the better targeting. It's got these dual 5.9-inch guns, which are super sexy. And I'm quite thrilled. So... And you still have the good field of fire. Everybody's happy. Alright. So we'll start making these. Alright, how much tonnage do we have remaining? 63. We can... do those. Yep. That looks pretty good. Pretty darn good. And then we'll go a turn. Yeah, just sort of the tedious getting everything sorted out. Keep fighting to the end. Whoops, I wanted to withdraw. I didn't realize this was going to be that option. Alright, well, I am confident that I'm faster than these guys. With my old-ass steam engine. Is it steam or is that triple expansion? It's a triple expansion steam engine, yeah. So, we will get away. Alright, I'm gonna be right back while we're running away. I am back. So, now where did they come from? I didn't lose anybody. Oh, here you are, right here. Let's make sure nothing's suspended. Nobody's suspended. 81 guys left, so we still have a lot of... Let's make sure that we have all of these guys refitted and ready to go. Let's get the last one done. So this guy can go away. So these guys are all doing good. So 3 more months on the cruiser design. And then we can make the cruisers a little bit bigger. So let's go get 30. 40, 50, 60, 70. How much more tonnage do we have? 76. We can do one more, but then we're going to have a little bit of a... I'll have to suspend one of these. So we'll suspend you. There we go. Perfect. Now, how many of the old assault ships do we have? We don't have any of the old ones left. So we just have the 1894s, the 1897s. So no problem. Alright, so then what I would like to do is I would like to get all of my... send... We'll send these guys. Let's just see if we can go pick him off. Alright, so... Minefield radius 78 kilometers. Mine lane capacity 350, but there's no minefield radius. Alright, so we're going to send all of these guys to Dill. Let's see here, type. Here we go. Now we're gonna go by class. So these guys, we can't really change their... I can't do multiple, so... Change port. Where is... Caroline Islands. Why can't I change the port there? What the heck? Timor and Dill. So if I were to build a ship, can you not mine it if the port's too small? Because it's not even letting... Select home port for ship. That's weird. Because I don't see Timor here at all. Then again, all these... I don't know why it's not letting me select it. That's weird. I guess I can send them all to... I can send them here. I'll just send them all to Sasebo. I should send them to Okinawa, actually. These are all Coast Guards. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to build a torpedo boat. I'm going to build one of you. And then we're going to go into the fleet. We're going to select port. Is it because Dill is just too overwhelmed? So it's definitely on the list. I mean, it's on the list of ships. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I guess I'm going to just send you guys over here for the time being. And we'll just sort of... we'll just sort of figure it out. It might be because I have too much stuff in Timor. If I were to... if I were to have all of these guys go here... take you one turn to get there. And then... now I can change it to Timor. Okay, so I just had too much stuff there that they weren't able to home port it. Alright. Alright. I know what's going on now. I just can't overload the port because it's too much. It's okay. So we're going to send all these guys. So Timor just needs to be a mine-laying port. And hopefully this will cause them to start laying mines there. Alright, so this kind of explains a lot. And then as far as all these heavy cruisers, I'm going to send you guys down to probably Davavo. There's the assaults. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, I can't send them there because there's just too much going on. So we're just not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. We don't actually need that. Alright, so... Alright, how's our finances doing? We're full on that. I'm going to drop this down a little bit. Okay. Let's see how we do. We got a meeting. War continues. We're gonna boop you. Thank you for going away. And this torpedo boat. Let's just go intercept him. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's check something real quick. Are the older ships yeah, we'll just keep going down the list. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $76. Don't have enough for resume you. 88%. That's coming along nicely. Two more months till we get that. That's fine. So this is coming along pretty well. At some point, I'll build a bigger ship, like a capital ship, like a command ship or something, but Spain's having problems. Didn't lose any transports. So we can do another 7 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that can go away. 1 more month on the bigger cruiser. Yeah, we got 41 guys to allocate. Nobody's mothballed. Alright. Yeah, these guys are running off, so we're not really going to worry about them anymore. Let's put you guys away. Put you guys away. And have you guys go back. Alright, so that's working pretty well. 1 more month and we are good on the bigger cruisers. Keep fighting. Light cruiser 2, nice. Build more shipyard, thank you. And we can make bigger light cruiser now. We have 4,000 ton light cruiser. Let's go back to engines. Mine detonators. Oh, that's awfully nice. Alright, so we got 4,000 ton light cruiser. So our best Coast Guard ship. $37.50, so we can make this. Do you really not have a... Surely they have a coincidence rangefinder. That's... They don't. Alright, screw it. Let's do it. I never bothered putting one on, I guess. I must have just been waiting to upgrade these things. That's right, because when I get the Mark III 2-inch guns, I'm going to lose all my cool broadside ability. That's right. 13, 12, 11, 10.8, 10.7. There we go. Perfect. So that'll make it bigger. Induced boilers is going to have a longer range. Hydraulic steering. Look at that beautiful engine efficiency now. It's only 20.7 knots, so it's not as fast as I would like. I would really like it to go faster. Mine too. I mean, I could drop these down to semi-armor piercing, save a little bit of tonnage. I would like you to go faster, but I don't know if that's possible. And these are just regular 4-inch guns. I don't think going faster is in the cards. Oh wait, that's... How are we going to balance this out? Because those can't really be moved. I can do that and make it balanced. That's balanced now. Why are you a 2-month refit? Probably because I changed the draft. That's why. So that makes that pretty spiffy. I can't really go over that. Alright, so this is fine like this. The range is good. I need to work on the speed. It's alright. I really want him going faster, but it's hard to make these go faster. He's got a lot of guns on it. Alright. Let's do that. We'll refit one of these, and we'll get the others. So let's get this sorted out. The big thing is that these have the mine laying 2s on them now. There you go, 1 month refit. And I mean, making them go faster will just not... That's going to be a big jump in weight. So we'll just leave... We'll just leave that alone for now. Yeah, so hopefully this will be good enough. I think it will be. Alright, let's go spam a bunch of these, and hopefully they start laying mines now, finally. That is too many. We're going to do these in chunks. And do 30,000 more. So 8, 16, 28. We'll do... How are we doing there? 91. That's good enough. Alright, so let's just take a few turns to get all these sorted out. 22. Alright. So this is all chugging along. Don't care about the stereoscopic. Alright, we still have our war. Italy's mad at me. How are they going? 66, we're going to grab them. Cool. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1. We could probably do a 22nd one. 87, yeah. And then we got 85 guys. Alright, there we go. And, I mean, China's still... We're just slowly gobbling up China. Hopefully we will continue to gobble them up. What would be nice is if I can actually start seeing some minefields developing. France got Tonga. Alright, well. 92, that's going well. Mine laying capacity 400. Well, that's nice. 188 people. Alright, so we have all of those guys. Alright, so let's go look at class. So they're not going to let me change it to Timor. And I don't know why. So he's obviously filled up. So what we need to do is I need to reallocate where I mean the mine lane capacity is huge, but we don't have any fucking minefields. So something's not working right with my mine laying, because I should have... Here's a minefield radius 78. Mine laying capacity 0. So I should have one hell of a minefield. These guys are all butt buddies. China's the only one who really hates me. Well, the others don't like me. Alright, so... I'm going to do at least 8. No, we cannot do 8. Let's get rid of that one. We will suspendo you. Alright, so we've got to figure out... If I'm going to drop minefields, I need to... Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put all of the assault ships there with the torpedo boats. And you guys... put all these torpedo boats over there. So I've got this huge mine laying capacity, but none of it is working. And what I want to do with my... Where are you? You are Northeast Asia. I'm going to send you guys down to Timor. And we'll send the light cruiser down to Timor. I don't know what I want to do with all the heavy crews. I could put you... I need to figure out how to reorganize my ships. Because I've got all these crappy heavy cruisers that don't need to be tying up useful ports. Let's first get all of the light cruisers sorted out. We get all of these light cruisers. Oh, not the Coast Guards. The Coast Guards will do... These Coast Guards can stay up there. They're fine. I got a bunch of these other... So these random weird light cruisers, we're going to all just send down here. Those are Coast Guards. These are Coast Guards. Those are Coast Guards. Alright, so hopefully we can make something of that. But I don't know. I don't know why they're not laying down mines. Unless it's because the port's too small. I mean, maybe there's something weird going on with that. Northern China. So we got Northern China. So that's good. Chinese are having some problems here still, but they're doing all right. So we got Mongolian Xinjiang. I guess the British have Tibet now, but that's fine. So these assault ships, we're gonna refit. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we do 8? 76. Yeah, we can do an 8th one. '87. We can't do a 9th one, however. We will resume you. Alright, so all of our stuff is coming along. These old Coast Guards are done, so we can get rid of that. And this old Coast Guard is done. We've got all of our Coast Guards, so we just have like 12 more assaults. We got the 11-inch guns. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Boom. So we are actually almost finished with all this stuff. We could actually start building some more Coast Guards if we really, really wanted to. We could. Out of curiosity, what kind of battleship can we actually make if we want to make a big boy? I think we are still stuck with battleship 1s, which are not... Well, we could do hybrid light cruisers. These can get up to 4,100 tons. And these are super stable. They are not fast. That is the problem. They're very stable and very not fast. So, I mean, I would love to build some of those. Belted 3-mast cruisers. Those, you know, the hybrid light, the belted 3-mast cruisers can get bigger than the. That's interesting. Now these light cruiser 2s, those are zippy. 52 stability, 60 stability. I probably won't build any hybrid light cruisers as much as I like them, because I could make them really spicy. I might. We'll see. But there's nothing really for me to make right now that I'm not already making. I probably don't actually need to make these Coast Guard ships any bigger. Well, 4,000 tons is fine. 87... I could build like one Coast Guard ship. $46, is that the highest I have? You know, I could actually just... I've got 46. This would be Coast Guard 47. Alright. Put you in Okinawa for now. Alright. So... I need to start... do I have all my crew dealt with? I think I do. I do. So all my crew are taken care of. Nothing is mothballed. Alright, so we can drop our crew training down to probably 20%. Or maybe 25. do that. Alright, so we're pretty much wrapped up here. I'm blockading China, which I don't even have anybody over there blockading them, but I'm grabbing all this stuff. So we will do the final refits of my ships, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for the next step. I mean, the next obvious step would be to piss off France and England. I'm really hesitant to do that. But I probably ought to take care of that before they get too big and strong. So let's make sure we get all of our assault ships taken care of. These guys are all done. They are all set. These are all the bases, so I can't really mess with that. These assault ships can go away, because I don't need those anymore. And I could... I've got 49 assault ships. Thought I had more than that, because I lost one. I lost one, that's right. So, I could build 4 more. This would be 51, 52, 53, 54. We're going to put you guys. I'm going to put you guys in Okinawa. It's a good central spot that I can figure out what the hell to do with you guys later. And let's get everybody set to sea control. It's going to hurt my finances a little bit. Nope, it's fine. And I could build another Coast Guard. Coast Guard 48, and you're going to go into Okinawa also. Okay. So, I would really like for mine laying capacity is 900, and I don't have any fucking minefields, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's... No, it's not, armor... Where's mines? Minefields around ports. When wars start, destroyers are like cruisers, which are in ports and have minefield equipment, start gathering or generating minefields. When enemy ships, yeah. So, since I'm at war, it should just start doing it. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well, as far as the research, small guns, rangefinders, engines, we've got the... I mean, we're doing really good. Other than the needing to... I mean, our turrets are a little bit lacking, but... Alright, I think we're going to wrap it up here, guys. So thanks for hanging out. I'm so far behind, it is painful. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to... Where are we at? We're at 42%. You know, synchronizing the mirrored drives. That's going to take a while. Yeah, it looks like everything's running smoothly, so I'm just going to go take a nap, and hopefully everything's ready by morning, and we will see what happens. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.